Hi everyone. So now I'm going to continue my class. So I'm going to say about the characteristics of forces or the elements of forces. So here you can see a block which is in this block you can see the neutral axis. This line is called a line of action, right? So the point from where we are just pulling or pushing the block is said as point of application from where it is being tied. So at particular direction this block is being moved, right? This is called as line of action, right? The size of or the weight is said as magnitude. Suppose a 10 this block is being pulled by a 10 kg load means the magnitude is 10 kg, right? So this is the angle and this is the direction of movement of the block and this is the point of application. So this four is said as the elements of forces: magnitude, line of action, direction and point of application, which is important for each and every movement. So a force is being a body is being analyzed by these four elements. So, as I said, the characteristics of forces is having four major things, that is point of application, line of action, direction and magnitude. So, the point of application means it is the center of gravity of a body or a point of contact from where the whole body can be lifted up. Right. The line of action means it may be a vertical line, horizontal line or oblique line, and direction maybe upward or a downward or a right or left. So wherever the direction is possible there you can pull, right? But the moment direction should be considered. And finally magnitude is always expressed in terms of Newton. So, as I explained in my previous presentation, a system of various forces we have, that is like collinear forces, coplanar parallel forces, coplanar like parallel forces, coplanar concurrent forces, coplanar non-concurrent forces, coplanar non-coplanar parallel forces, non-coplanar concurrent forces, non-coplanar non-concurrent forces. These are all the 8 major varieties of force systems. Right. What is meant by collinear forces means the line of action of all the forces acts along the same line. So the forces will be in the same line. Coplanar parallel forces means all the forces are parallel to each other and they will be in a single plane. Coplanar like parallel forces means coplanar means everything will be in the single plane and there will be acting in the same direction, right? Coplanar concurrent forces means coplanar means all the forces lies in the same plane. Concurrent means they will meet at a single point, right? So forces will be in the same plane and they will be meeting at same single point. Coplanar non-concurrent means they will be in the same like all the forces will be in the same plane, but they will not act in same point. Non-coplanar parallel forces means all the forces will be like parallel to each other, but that means they will be in different planes, but they will be in the like a parallel direction. Non-coplanar concurrent means non-coplanar means different plane. Concurrent means meeting at the point. See, at single point they will meet, but they will be from different planes. Non-coplanar non-concurrent means they will not lie in the same plane. Also, they will not meet at the single point. So these are all the 8 categories of different system of forces. So here I have few examples how the forces will be. So coplanar, as I said, same plane. Same plane means x and y plane. Coplanar concurrent means that meets at the same point or like converging direction and converging point, or converging forces, diverging forces, or the two types. Here you can see, right? So this is coplanar concurrent collinear forces. So these are all lying in the same plane, right? Coplanar parallel forces means with some distance they will be located. And coplanar parallel forces means with some like coplanar you can see in the same plane. There is one beam example for it. And non-coplanar concurrent forces means they will be from different directions. And non-concurrent non-parallel means they will be from different plane and they will not be meeting at the same single point. So these are all the examples. Here you can see a lot like forces F1, F2, F3, F4. They are having different magnitude and direction. Every force is having different magnitude, different directions. So also you can see the varying planes in the non-coplanar system. If coplanar system means you will see only x and y plane, whereas in the non-coplanar means you will see x, y and z plane. See, this is a perfect coplanar parallel forces, but this and all like non-coplanar, non-concurrent force systems, right? So this is the different to four systems. So I'll continue my session. I'll continue my presentation in the next lecture video. Thank you everyone. Kindly have a look on all the different types of forces, and also like 8 categories of forces and how to make examples for it. Thank you everyone.